Hey you guys, so we wanted to introduce you to Millie's retirement litter and do a video. This is Miss Judy Garland, and she is a black and white tuxedo. Scooter is their dad. She's got a really pretty straight coat with a little spot of white on the back, and also do a little behind the scenes. This is Juliana. You guys all know her, of course. But we thought we'd show you like weekly, like what we do before our weekly pictures. So everybody gets a bath, they get a nail trim, they get their little faces trimmed, their hygiene area, and we start that at about 4 weeks old. So it's good enough, yeah, it's level now. So Judy Garland is 2.9 pounds right now, and these little black puppies always steal my heart. I mean, she has the sweetest face. So cute. And so then we'll switch. So Juliana has Marilyn. Are you done with Marilyn? Okay, so she's not done with Marilyn. But so this is, like I said, Millie's retirement litter. So she's had 3 previous litters. And maybe I'm being a little partial, but I think this may be my favorite litter yet. All of her other litters have all been chocolate and white parties with some roans. So this litter has lots of variety with Scooter and the cutest little sizes. This is Miss Marilyn Monroe, and she is a beautiful caramel party. So both of her little ears are caramel, and she's got the little eye patches. She's got really not too many markings on her back, just a couple. One right above her little tail. But she is precious. Let's see how big she is. So 2.9 for Judy Garland, and she is 1.15, so a little bit smaller. So they just started eating a puppy mush. So these guys haven't gotten their teethies in yet. They just have a little bit, maybe if you can see, starting to come in. But they're really liking that because Mom, Millie, so they're almost 5 weeks old. So Millie's kind of starting to wean them a little bit, and they're enjoying their little puppy food. So we weigh them weekly just to make sure that everybody's gaining weight adequately. We kind of use that as a way, like if something were wrong, like that's the way we would tell. That's why we weigh them every day, twice a day until they're 16 weeks old is what we do. We weigh them in grams twice a day until they're 16 weeks old. 16 days, sorry. Thank you, Juliana. But she has a caramel nose and just the cutest, sweetest little face. So again, this is Miss Marilyn Monroe. We do have a little bit of availability on this litter left. And if you guys have a Millie puppy or want a puppy that's just really a calm lover of people, really attached and loyal to their family, this would be the litter that is so good for that. Like, Millie is such a sweetheart. She's been through all kinds of training with her family. Can you get us Cary Grant? So and Scooter adds a lot of playfulness to these puppies because he's a really fun, like, playful little guy. So we wanted to pair him with Millie because sometimes she can be a little on the shy side. So that's why she wasn't granted to work in the hospital, even though she went through some therapy training. She just gets a little too nervous and shy sometimes. But paired with Scooter, they make a fantastic pair. And Millie's mom, Rory, actually lives here with us. She's like our heart dog, like, so we love her. I'll show her to you guys soon. But this is Mr. Cary Grant, and he is like an exact replica of his mom. Like you can see, he has the most beautiful party markings. He is very well marked. Such a cute little guy. Look at that face. So let's see how much he weighs. So Juliana's also taken some weekly photos back here for us. You can see our other little girl, Izzy, that's retired. She's kind of hanging out back there. They always stick close to the puppies. Okay, so he is 1 pound 14, so really close in weight to Marilyn. But he's precious. That little chocolate drop nose, those symmetrical patches around his eyes, 2 chocolate ears. So that's Mr. Cary Grant. And then Juliana's working on getting Mr. James Dean trimmed up.
I'll do his paws after.
Okay. So this is our tiny guy. Let's go ahead and weigh him. Standing up like a big boy. He is 1.7 pounds. And so this is, again, Mr. James Dean. He is a chocolate tri-phantom and tiny, you guys. Look at this. He's almost 5 weeks old and fits literally in the palm of my hand. Yes, that's fine. So this was our little tiny guy. Like, he was born so tiny at just 3.9 ounces, I believe. So he needed a little help. He needed some supplemental feeding. So we did that with a syringe. But we only did that for about 3.5, 4 days, and then we were able to taper off, and he really like perked up and started gaining and nursing well on his own, as he's still doing. And I shouldn't say we. Fun little fact about these guys is that Millie lives in a fantastic guardian home. They've been a part of our program for a very long time. They have 2 of our guardian moms, and she actually whelped Millie's retirement litter. She is also a birth doula for humans, and so she just thoroughly enjoys being a part of all things puppy. So she was very excited to do that. She visited today. She's very attached to these little guys, and she did a wonderful, wonderful job taking care of these puppies. And so we did go check on them and make sure we didn't need to do like any extra tube feeding or anything like that, that he was getting all the help he needed. And these puppy kisses, you guys, this should be like a candle, like it's the best.
Hi.
Danny Jade wants to say hi. But he is just a little dream boat. Okay, you can have him, yep. And I'm gonna switch out. I put June.
No, not June Kelly. James Dean.
Okay, she needs to finish trimming him, so let me get him back. So she's gonna finish his nails. Okay, so now we have Miss Betty Davis.
Hi, Miss Betty Davis.
And if I had a penny for every time somebody messaged me or commented on this girl, I mean, I could go on a little shopping spree and buy these guys all kind of fun stuff. I mean, she's beautiful. So I haven't done any testing on her, but if I had to say, I would say she's a phantom sable, a tri-phantom sable. Her coat is black, but she is absolutely gorgeous. She has white tip paws in the back and in the front. She's got this really big white chest, and then of course her muzzle is white with the blaze up the front. But the reason I say she's sable is because you can kind of see how her tan points are kind of starting to fade into a gray color, which makes her really unique and beautiful. And so she has been a favorite for sure. And we certainly think she's gorgeous. And so right now she is weighing 2 pounds 5 ounces. So she's a great size. But if I had to say like what stands out about these puppies right now, and they're just kind of starting to find their feet really, really well and really start to interact with one another and toys and mouth things, is they're just very calm. Like, they are a very calm, social little bunch. So this is definitely a litter you don't want to miss out on. Let's see if she'll let us see. This is a part of our daily handling. But you can see their teeth are kind of just starting to make an appearance. So for now, they're just eating soft food, which they really, really love, huh? And so Mom is still nursing them a couple times a day, but they're all gaining really well. Loving all their little toys and things like that that they get. So, do you have him ready? This is Audrey? Okay, so we're gonna switch. So now we have Miss Audrey Hepburn. And again, she is a black and white party sable. You can see how she's kind of fading around her eyes, and she's got these beautiful black ears, you guys. And this little spot on her head, and she's really marked beautifully. I'm kind of in love with all of these puppies, like their size, their temperament so far, and just knowing what I know about Millie and their grandmother Rory, who is my absolute heart dog. Like, these guys I'm kind of partial to. So let's see how big she is. She is, uh-oh, it turned off on me, did I? 2.5 was Betty Davis. Oh, yeah, this goes here. But that's like one of the things that we love most about these puppies is getting to watch them grow and interact with our families through the weeks that are really excited and connected to these puppies. So she is 2 pounds even. And then we get to meet our families that come to pick up their puppies. It's like the sweetest moment ever. I wish we could capture it on video every single time. It's just being a part of something wonderful, and these puppies really do have a bigger purpose in life and making families complete, and we are so excited for them to meet their families in just a couple weeks. So again, this is Audrey Hepburn. She is a black party sable. And then next we have Grace Kelly. Joanna's going to help me here. And so, you want to hold her for me? And we call this little boy kind of like our black sheep. He is our red or apricot boy. He's almost solid in color. He's got a tiny little bit of white on the top of his head and just a little bitty bit on his chest. But he stands out in the litter for sure because of his red apricot coloring. Such a cutie with that black nose. And he is, let's see how big you are, buddy. He is 2.2 pounds. So I'm just trying to make some notes as I do this because we send out weekly emails to our families that include like their pictures and their weights. So just making sure I write that down so that I don't have to weigh them again. But he's solid. I mean, he's got some little white little tips on his little back tippy toes. But he's beautiful. But he's our only red caramel in the litter. And he's stunning. And then last but not least, we have Humphrey Bogart. Look, he is a caramel party with a half little mustache. I mean, oh, so cute. These guys are so unique. Like, not one of them is the same. So he's got some really nice markings down his back and his tail. But as you can see, I don't know if you can see Juliana, if I'm completely blocking her, but they're just very calm, and that's really what we want for our puppies, is for this to just be normal for them. And that's why we work so hard, our whole family, and we do what we do with daily handling and nail trims and sanitary trims and base trims. They get blow dried with the high velocity dryer, so that their transition into grown-up life, as we like to say, is easier, because we want them to be calm and confident in everything that we do. But you can see they do really great. They're almost 5 weeks old, so we've been doing this since they were 3 weeks old. So we bathe our puppies for the first time when they're 3 weeks old. but they are darling. Let's see how big little Humphrey is. You may say something, yes.
I love about a puppy because they're all so cute and little, and I love to see them how they grow up because they're so peaceful, and I just love them.
Okay, so he's 2.1 pounds. So everybody's kind of like right in there. Our small guy, James Dean, is 1.7. And it looks like our largest puppy is Judy Garland at 2.9. And then everybody else is kind of just in there within a couple of ounces. He's got a little couple wet hairs. He's been in the water bowl. But yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed this little behind the scenes look. Juliana's taking pictures over here. Anything you want to add that I missed?
Audrey's my favorite.
Audrey's your favorite. Okay. Oh, I was going to show you guys Rory. Jake, bring Rory. Rory is currently in the toy basket, digging out something fun. Sometimes our older retired moms will dig out toys and take them to our little puppies to have something to play with.
I love Rory.
So Rory is on our schedule to get a groom today because yes, we do have to put our personal dogs on the grooming schedule. But this is Rory, and she's my favorite heart dog. She's the best dog in the whole world. She's actually my son's dog, but we kind of argue about that from time to time. But anyways, this is their grandma, and then where's Millie? And I can show you Mama Millie before you go. But let's see.
No, I've got some Kelly. This Princess Picker's Kelly. Judy Garland is that one.
Okay. So here are biggest and smallest. I mean, just so you guys can kind of see, I mean, you think a pound doesn't make a big difference, or in their case, 2.9, yeah, about a pound, but this is the size difference. Cute little sweetie love bugs. And then this is Mama Millie, that is going to get to celebrate her retirement soon. Millie, where are you trying to go? You trying to get your babies? Millie, say hello. Say hello. This is Mama Millie. She's the best mama. She loves her puppies. She takes the best care of them. Here, her foot is caught in my pants. But we hope you guys enjoyed seeing our silver screen stars. Once again, there is availability in this litter if you're looking to bring a puppy home this summer. This litter is fantastic. So if you have any questions, please reach out. You can send us a DM or get on our website and fill out an application or a question form, and we will reach back out. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye-bye.